Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm only 2 minutes late. Sorry about that. I was trying to get a hold of Marty, but no luck this morning. Celestial, thank you for the super sticker. Let me do the birthdays and the prayers. Hold on. Yeah, I know I look beautiful today. Thank you. I'll do the birthdays and prayers, and then I'll give you a little what I do know about Marty. All right, let's go here. Lord. Okay. Today's birthdays is Ibrahim Azmi, happy birthday. Beno Varghese, happy birthday. Nadia Jacob Cavani, happy birthday. And Ann M. Johnson, happy birthday to you. Prayers, I think I have one new added. Prayers for healing, Jerry Nix, Miriam Sutton, Pam Stanowich, Myra Aquino's mother, Nellie. How's she doing, Myra, if you're watching? Kevin Rutledge, he's got some medical and personal things going on. He needs lots of prayers. God's Time Thomas, he needs lots of prayers. Judy Onette's mom, she needs prayers. Milo, prayers. Ann Gutheritz needs some prayers for that liver transplant, or at least to get on a list. Brenda Herr, prayers for you. Eileen Geek. Bob Pearson, his wife Mary. Stephen Brocklehurst and Melissa Ann needs prayers. Narelle Warcon, we're still praying for you. I'm going to keep her on for another week. Bill Must, we're praying for you, brother. And John White. Bruce Gerstein and his brother Edmund, we're praying for you. Judy Miller, we're praying for you and Russ. Pat Parent, we're praying for you and your daughter. Chloe and Julie, we're definitely praying for you. I've not heard anything from Julie here in a couple days. She'll probably text me today, I'm sure of it. Judy Reese, we're praying for you. Tina Midcalf, we're praying for you. Terry Thompson and her mother, Loretta Presley, we're praying for you. John Ocott, prayers to you, brother. Janet Butler's mom, Denise Aubrey, we're praying for you. Roy Davies with our eyes. Roy's eyes, my eyes. Heck, my everything. I'll take the prayers. Cindy Hopkins, Grace Tamman, John William DeLorme. Harold Fox, I love you, brother. Ruthie Pace, we love you and we're praying for you. Red and Jane's mothers and the Redferns. Hi, Red. I know you're watching. You made me late again. Jean Murr's husband, Jason. Sandra Fleming's mother. Seeds Academy. PNG. And I think I just got an email from Daniel. I got to go read that. So if Daniel, you're watching, I haven't read it yet. Definitely pray for Ashby Farr. I know he's very busy right now, working for all of us. Definitely the DeGarmos. We'll talk about that in a minute. And you can say some prayers for me and my family. Appreciate it all, especially my daughter. Beating cancer and fighting for everything you got. And I ask, in the name of Jesus Christ, get rid of all these cancers for all these people. Tina, Phil Smith, Kenneth Fung, Tom Taylor, Dane and Darius, Robin Noble, Mr. Jean, Chang Yang, Nicole Hirschman, David Switzer, Joyce and Melvin, William Carmichael. I really do ask God every day just to throw this cancer away, get rid of it from everybody. And I have one added today, which is my brother Robert Stifler. He says his lower behind his neck and the back of his head is very painful. He's having a hard time sleeping. So we're going to pray for you, Mr. Robert Steffel. We're praying for you always. He's from the deaf community also. Let me get back here. Well, let me give you a little update that I know Marty. I talked to him last night. And I'm getting all kind of messages this morning. And he had gotten home that day, and the next morning he woke up and he was having a hard time breathing again. So they took him back to the hospital. He's not in ICU, but he's put on the ward below that. They're running tests, spittle tests, what he's coughing up. And what happens is his body is getting, it's filling up with gas. And when that does it, it's putting all kind of pressure on his heart and lungs, and he has a hard time breathing. They're able to give him, like, I think it's a pill called Gas X, and it relieves it for a while, and they can only give him so many of those a day. So then he goes into struggle. So they're going to do some more tests on him today. I ask that you keep praying for him. Ash Mafar knows everything that's going on because I sent him everything that's going on, and Dawn sends me everything that's going on. But he was very, very when he was in the hospital, he was very, very upset because he didn't want to be there and it was uncomfortable for him. But from what I asked Dawn, did he give you a struggle going back? She says no, and that tells Marty, hey, wake up, we got to fix this, whatever it is. Hopefully they find something today, and I'll be able to tell you about it tomorrow. But I did try to call him, and he's not answering his phone, and that's okay because they could be running tests on him and X-rays and all that crazy stuff. But keep him in your prayers, and Dawn in your prayers. I'm gonna do a little bit of try to raise a little bit of money for Dawn to help her out. So if you're interested in helping out, you could send a super sticker, or if you have Marty's information, you could send it there. I don't always, I try to do this for everybody. I'm still trying to raise money for Julie and Chloe. So it's up to you guys. He basically said anything that helps Dawn is going to help him. So just remember that. What else did I want to say? I'm trying to read the comments too. So I have not talking to Ash about the page 3. He has been extremely busy, and we haven't talked about it. We were talking about DeGarmo when we do talk, trying to figure some things out, how we can help, what we can do. So it's, it's right now he's still doing what he's doing, but we have not discussed page 3 yet. I think today I'm going to be able to talk to him, hopefully with Marty, and we'll find out what his plans are or what he wants to do. So just stay patient with that. I know there's a lot of people out there that need prayers or financial, and they're going through a lot. And like I said, I'm not going to say I take advantage of situations on here where I want to try to help people. I can't help everybody. I wish I could. I discussed this with Ash a long time ago, and he doesn't always, because people will call him and say, hey, why isn't Chris doing this for me? And I tell people everyone has the opportunity. They can do this if it's a family member, a friend, but this is for my brother Marty, and it'll mean a lot to him. I know that if you can help him out. But Ash is moving and grooving. I think I chatted with him for maybe 4 or 5 minutes yesterday. Not a lot because I know he was busy. He just wants me to keep him informed on what's going on with Marty and Dawn and the family. But I think hopefully I'll give him a chat tonight and he'll give me some information on page 3, and we'll go from there. I say it again. The last email list that we made is still in play. Vivina, thank you very much for the super sticker. And everything is set to go. We're just going to wait to see what Ash Mafar, what his decision is, and then we'll go from there. Plus, his schedule is really, really, really tight right now. But keep those prayers going. I don't have a lot for like updates on that. That's all I really know. As I get more, I'll put them out there. I know Red is coming on for Fun Day at 11. Martin, Pierre, thank you very much for the super sticker. And I'm not real happy. I mean, I'm sad as heck because I was planning on doing a live with Marty today. Of course, it didn't happen. And when I talked to him yesterday, I said, "You're killing me, dude. You know that." He kind of chuckled. Cholesterol, thank you for the super sticker. It's one of those things that we just got to go through in life sometimes. And I can use Marty and Julie, Pierre, as a perfect example. This is one of the reasons a lot of people got into this company. Of the things Ash said, medical is expensive, surgeries are expensive, and if you don't have insurance, a lot of those things just don't happen. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people here that pass away because they didn't have insurance or the ability to pay. Delisa, thank you for the super sticker. To pay for their own family. I know people that are having big issues. David, thank you very much, Rosleski, for the super sticker. That didn't, Jerry Nix, thank you for the super sticker. That don't even have dental insurance or money to fix their teeth. They ended up just pulling them on their own, which is very sad. Uh, this is why we need this company. That extra income that's going to come in, multiple streams of income that's going to come in, is all going to help that kind of stuff. And in turn, we can go out and help a lot of people. Um, James Williams, thank you for the super sticker. There is so many people in this world right now that struggle with their medical bills. I know a few people that have medical bills that they owe, and it's gonna cost. It's gonna take 20 years to pay them back. I told you before, one of the biggest things that I want to do, and a lot of you, I think, were on board with me, is getting to your local hospitals. When we get going, we start flowing, and people start making money, and setting up an account in that hospital that's near you. So anyone that comes in that needs help, here's my number, and I'm going to start a fund for them. So what do they call it? Pro bono. A lot of doctors do. Pro bono my butt. If someone walks in the hospital and they don't have money and they need health and they need care, you bring them right in. Treat them first class like you would treat someone with insurance. And a lot of people don't get treated that way. We do have a lot of countries right now that things were shut off because of what the governments are doing right now to try to change and fix things. But in the process, a lot of people are not getting the care that they need. And in the future, I'm going to say this: I don't care. I don't care who's the president or the governor or whoever they are. They talk and you wait and you wait. I like immediate action. I believe with all of us, Judy Turner Miller, thank you for the super sticker. I believe together, collectively, with all of us, we can fix a lot of that stuff. Every one of us got doctors, dentists. The in vitro fertilization, that's $22,000 every time you do it, just to let you know. There's people out there that want to have kids that can't, and it's a lot of money, and really this world revolves around what you have. The less fortunate people eat crap food because they can't afford the stuff that's good for you. That's just wrong in my book. Man, if I could change, this is good for you, and it should cost the same what they're paying right now, and it's just not how it is. It's like the healthier it is for you, the more expensive it is, and most of the people can't afford it. Good vitamins, good meat. We can go to the clean water all day long. We know that there's countries right now that don't have clean water. In 2025, there's kids starving, and there's kids dying of thirst or being killed because of the water that they're drinking. Sherry Green, thank you for the super sticker. It's one of those things that we really have to look at deeply. I mean, it's gone on way too long. I say all the time. Put your kids in a situation where they don't have clean water or they don't have food right now. Hold on one second. That's Brother Ash. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Three. All right. Let's see the answers back. But anywhere you look, even where I live. I mean, I live in Michigan. I'm not in Bloomfield Hills. I'm in Warren, Michigan. I'm a middle class. Just I'm an average guy. I didn't get that. I did. No, I'm not talking to you, Siri. Judy Reese again. Thank you for the super sticker. I can only do what I can do for me and to help a lot of people out. That's the hardest thing for me. But I can walk not even a half mile from my house to the freeway, and there's always an old man or an old woman standing there with a sign. You know, work for food or can you help me out? I really want to eliminate that. I don't want to see people standing on the corners for food. You see a lot of times holidays, they're more out there. Now the weather's starting to break in Michigan, but they just had 3-4 months of standing in the cold. What can we do about that? Well, when this company gets moving and going, we can help out. We individually can help out our own communities to start. And as bigger things come up, as far as our educational platform, we can start educating people on a lot of things. But to be able to go to different parts of the world that's never been helped, that's the big thing for me. Never been helped. There is a lot of organizations out there, and they show pictures of kids bloated and hungry. Man, I hate seeing that. I want to be able to change that. I think a lot of you do too. I think most of you do. All of you, if not that. I know a lot of you are going through struggles. I know your struggles. And this is what this company was meant to do. We just got to be a little patient. And I know you guys hate when I say that word, but that's the truth. Fahir, thank you for the super sticker. If we all came together worldwide, globally, we don't have to worry about nothing else. I believe that the early birds and then passive, I would say 95% of them right now are willing to go in and start changing things for the world. This is what Ash thought about many years ago. How can I change the world? Where can I find people that want to help me change the world? Oh, he found a lot of us. And then we found a lot of people. And that's what this company is all about. I just want you to think there's someone on your block right now. Maybe they're a senior citizen. I'm surrounded by senior citizens here. And I told you the lady down the street a couple of months ago, she has to keep her heat on, I think it was 58 degrees, because between her medicine and her heating bill, she had to cut her, bring her heat down, which it gets cold in Michigan. I tried doing it for a couple of weeks. It was not fun. I'm lucky that I do have insurance. I worked a long time for that. I don't have the greatest insurance anymore since I retired. If something happens to me, I still got to pay out quite a bit. But then I think about the people that don't have any kind of insurance and they break their ribs like I did, or they break a bone, or they get cancer and they have no way of paying for that. And a lot of them spend the rest of their lives in debt trying to pay the hospitals, the pharmaceuticals, all these things. This is what we're about. We want to change people's lives, period. Sam Beach, thank you for the super sticker. We want to come into people's lives and change them for the better. We want to be able to walk up to people and say that there's hope. And then, getting these people to join this company with your help, that's going to really explode this company. It really will. When they see what Ash Bafar has got planned in the future, all the bad stuff that we've gone through, people ain't going to worry about that bad stuff. A lot of you worry about it now, but you shouldn't. Think positive. Let's move forward instead of backwards. I told you yesterday, start planning what you want to do to help. Your family first, absolutely. And then slowly spread it out. Because your family that's hurting right now, when they see the gift that I think you're going to give them, they're going to want to do the same thing. Nobody wants to be broke. Nobody wants to be hungry. Nobody wants to be in a bad situation. And unfortunately, this world is a bad situation. Many things changing. We don't have to change. We just want to better people. I don't want to get out here and say, oh, I want to do this. I'm not going to say we're going to do it, period. That's my label inside my heart. If you don't do it, who will? Ask Mafara. If you don't do it, who will? We can do it. We're going to have the opportunity to do this. It's a big thing. And, I do have a lot of people that, oh, Chris, you know what? If you want me to come on here and tell you it ain't going to happen, that would never happen. But that's what they tell you all day. Do I let them get in my head? Hell no, I don't. Because I know what Ashbafar laid out, his plans from many years ago, it's going to happen. And when it does, it's going to explode. I'm telling you this right now. A lot of people are worried about this or that. When we get going, what did he say? Bigger and better. The only thing that's coming with a passive is me, not codes, nothing. He already has got this all in place. It's just a matter of some things have to be cleared up, and he'll tell us more, I'm sure, on page 3, page 4. But we do have a little situation with Mr. DeGarmo. We got a lot of situations with a lot of people that are sick. So I know I'm rambling today. I just want to be able to let you guys know to stay excited. Stay true to who you are. Stay humble. When all this success comes your way, please don't change. Please don't be like some rich people are in the world. Stay humble. They say you can only have so many friends. I want all the friends all over the world. I want to know that I helped anyone that possibly crossed my path. And that's the way I would like you to think. I'm not telling you. I said I would like. Hold on. Donna, let me call you back. I'm live right now, okay?
All right.
Bye-bye. Sorry. So just stay positive, folks. It's all happening. I'm here without my brother, which is killing me. But it's happening. Ain't gone nowhere. It's not going nowhere. It's only going to get bigger and better. You can go out and look at a mountain if you live in California right now. Brenda, thank you for the super sticker, Brenda Ross. Go look at a mountain right now if you're by mountains and see how big that mountain is. That's a pea hill. That's a little ant hill compared to where this company's going. If you live by an ocean, go look at the ocean. You know how big the ocean is. That's small compared to what we are going to do with the world in this company. That's the way you got to keep thinking. Positivity. It's going to happen. I already know it's going to happen. Just a lot of people I see, I got to convince to them. And I'm like, are you crazy? Where are you going to go? I'll talk like Marty now. What are you going to do? Chris, I'm struggling. I'm hurting. Is Ash going to get this going? Well, if Ash never did this, what would you be doing? I'm just saying this is the excellent fallback or fall forward on what you got coming. And I promise you, when everything gets going, I want you to remember those bad times. This way, you're going to be a lot more humble and helping a lot more people. I mean, in India, we've got a big percentage of people in India. Imagine what they're going to do for India. Papua New Guinea. Africa, we got a lot of people from Africa. Imagine what a few hundred people can do just in Africa alone. And there's a lot more that belong to this company. That's what it's about, folks. That's all it's about. All right? Helping, starting with you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Globally, we are going to touch every person that we can. We've already touched millions of people all over the world. Think about that kind of power. We've already touched people from all over the world, and we haven't made a dime yet. But we know the system works from before. And once it gets in place, when he said, Chris, is bigger and better, you're not going to believe it. Because you and DeGarmo will be crying. It's so good. I mean, that was his words. Probably shouldn't have told you that, but hey, I'm honest. I can't help it. So keep praying for DeGarmo. We want him back. Pray for the Mafaras. Pray for the people that are on the list. Balamo Ruth, thank you. If I said your name right. Balamo Ruth, thank you for the super sticker. And just keep doing what you're doing. That's all. Make these posts. And remember, negative is going to cross your path. That's just part of it. Ignore it. There's going to be people out there that make up stories about you, me. They do me every day. All right? They're going to make up stories to try to knock you down. You're bigger than that. You're stronger than that. You already know the truth. The stuff they're spewing is nothing but lies. So hang on to that thought. You know the truth. You know who Ash Bafar is. And if you don't know who he is, then trust me, I know who he is. and just keep doing what you're doing. Let me say some highs here for a minute. Hey, John White, Deborah Long, Nuno, Zolatani. I'm terrible with names. I'm going to get I don't know what I'm going to do for that. Prinav, Amal. That's what happens when you talk to people from all over the world. Different sounding names. My tongue just goes one way. Prati, Shah Nuez, Shannon Diaz, all my admins on here, Norelli, Jean, Delisa, Judy Miller, Minnow Miller, John, Gina Leva, Armando. How you doing, Armando? Pat Parrott, there you are, Pat. I hope you're doing great, sweetie. We're praying for you. Rose, what's happening? I'm going to say your last name. Rose Matathabi. I probably said that wrong, Rose. I'm sorry. George, how you doing, George? Welcome. Hershada, how you doing? Tanya entered. What's happening, young lady? I know Tanya's going to help a lot of people. I know that for a fact because I know her personally because she's in my family. And again, Tanya's one of those people that she's got a lot of support in her family for this. But there's some people say, come on, that guy's a nut job. What are you doing? She's going to show him what she's doing. And I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Theta King, how you doing, beautiful? Simul, how you doing? Bergeth, how you doing? There's a tough one. Jerry Nix, what's happening? Yeah, I told you, Marty does got to take it easy. He don't listen. He's a stubborn old ox, is what I called him yesterday. I said some other words too, but I won't repeat them. But he knows where he's supposed to be right now. He knows they got to figure this out and just keep praying for him. Prayers work, I'm telling you. Vignay, there's Judy Turner Miller. What did she say? What a wonderful way to start the week. We are all here together to help and pray for each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to tell you one thing that has happened in my life. I definitely became closer to God because of this company, because of all of you. When I realized, man, I have a pretty good life, and we say it all the time. You think your life's so bad, there's another million people that got it a lot worse. And that's people we pray for. But when you know that in your heart, you're really going to help a lot of people. So keep that up. Sandanandandaz. I love that name. I just don't pronounce it right. I know it. Goofum, how you doing, Barman? MST, Catan, how you doing? Not happy birthday. Well, I don't know your birthday wish now, but your birthday this week. Delisa Christie, there you are. Jeanette Miller, please take it easy, Marty. We are praying for you. Yeah, you got to tell him. And I told you, when he does get home, let's encourage him to do different things, exercise. Like I said, we got a plan laid out for him. He's not crazy about it, but he said, I don't ever want to be back in the hospital. And a day later, he's back in the hospital. But he's there on his own admission because he couldn't breathe. Anne Marie, how you doing? John White, there you are. John, great videos you guys been putting out, you and Bill. Michael Morris, what's happening? Saeed Maru, Vavine Benny, how you doing, Vavina? AJ, and again, I want to mention again, there's a nasty group out there, and a lot of you are in the group, you just don't know it. Okay, I had one individual said, Chris, I didn't even know I was in that group. I hope you know. I don't think nothing bad about anybody. Matter of fact, I'm not in the group, so I don't know what they say. I'm hearing what they're saying. But if you know what that group is, get out of it. If you're in any group and the admin is allowing them to post something negative toward Ash Mafara, the company, or even the loudspeakers, I would leave the group. They got nothing. That admin's got to pay attention to the group. Amal, how you doing? Well, Cynthia Brown downtown, what's happening? Sherry Dursaway, how you doing? I'm trying to go through all these names here. Ava, what's happening, Ava? Peruni, how you doing? AJ, Durga, Prati Henry, Wanda Kelsley, and I'll say this again. Someone sent me a question on KYC, and I asked Red because he had touched on a little bit. We don't know. Those are questions that are going to be answered in the future. Don't put that carriage before the horse. Okay? Let it happen. When Ashmafar is ready to do KYC, he's going to let it happen. Do we know how he's going to do it? No, we don't. No, we don't. Can we speculate? Yeah, we can. But we know it's going to be there. That's all you need to know. Just let it happen. Ash will have step by step by step for everything that he's doing for us to follow. Easy peasy cheesy. Okay? That's the way he wants it. There's people that are in their 90s in here. We don't want them saying, I got to call my grandson because I don't know what I'm doing. No. We want them to know what they're doing. We want them to have a lot of fun with that. So I know people that are in their 70s that are so excited about this because they worked their whole lives. Some of them are still working and they're waiting for that relief. That's what I call it. This company is going to be a relief to many, many people. But stay the course. Don't go out and quit your job. I get a lot of people that tell me that. Stay with your job until things get rolling. And once things get rolling, then you're going to have those choices to make. As Red says, choices. All right. There's Myra Aquino. Hope your mom's doing good, Myra. Prebab said, and I know some of you are a little silent about prayers. That's okay. All you got to do is say, Chris, can you send some silent prayers my way? It's that simple. I don't have to mention your name. Jennifer Dickinson, how you doing, Jennifer? And I have not been on trivia. I've been doing other things. I've been trying to rest a little bit. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm not coming back until my brother Marty comes back and is healthy enough to go on there. Even I miss you guys. I might make it a show here and there. Depends what's going on, but wow, it was a long week, and I think it's going to be another long week. And that's just because my brother's in the hospital and I'm worried about him. So keep praying for Marty. David Roslewski, what's happened? I lost my job in 2020 because I couldn't do it anymore. Wish I could keep working. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are like that, David. We know they're hurt, they're injured, and they can't work. But yet, that money's got to come from somewhere to keep them going, right? This is going to be the place. So keep that going. All right, let me double check something here. Okay. Like I said, I'll probably be talking to Ash later with Marty. I will ask him about that, and he'll either give me an answer or tell me something, or he'll say I'm going to put it in the back office when it happens. So just keep an eye on your OAS. There's more things happening that you know about, that you don't know about, I should say. You can look at it this way. Like when you're driving to work or something, you see a building being built, and then, you drive by and the first floor or the basement's dug. The next day you drive by and then there's the frames up for the first floor. And each day you go by, it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's exactly what Ash Mafar's been doing since the brick wall we hit. He's probably got a mile-high sky tower, and we just don't know it yet, but we will know it. So, all right, I'm going to get going. Red is coming on at 11 with Jane. Don't miss that. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Marty's YouTube channel, Red's, Julie's, anyone that's got a YouTube that talks good about it. Subscribe to them, like them. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. I put that in the notes. I don't do subscriptions on my YouTube. It's just a subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. Mine, Marty's, Red's, wherever that, Julie's, get in there. Hi, Nagma. How you doing? Thank you for sharing out our stuff, Nagma. Ravi, thank you for sharing out our stuff. We appreciate it. All right. Keep praying for Marty. As I get updates, I don't want to post them on social media. As I get updates, I'll talk about them every day because people twist things. Mr. Ash Mafara. Glory comes from daring to begin. Thank you very much, Ash. Well, didn't expect that one, but Ash Mafara, you guys could see on there. He just donated $500 to Marty's cause. God bless you, brother. God bless all of you that did that. Woo! Man, when I see that, I don't have my Kleenex box here, but appreciate it, brother. Let's just keep it going, guys. This is the start of an amazing beginning that we're going to be able to help people all over the world, no matter what. People that are being, dismantled because of freaking bombs. I can't stand violence. I can't stand wars. Let's just fix it. I don't see the reason to have wars anymore in this world. Every country is its own country. Religion's always been a war. I wish that would stop. But man, we got a family full of different religions, and we're not arguing over each other. We're not fighting. Why the hell can't governments do that? Think about that. All right. I got to go. Thanks again for all the super stickers. Brother Ash, everyone's saying hi to you in there. That's good. You guys can let Ash see that. And let Ash know. He hears through what we tell him. He doesn't really have social media. He's not on it. So he can't see the great things that is being said about him. He sees the bad things that are said about him, probably because I said them to him, but he sees all the good things that are going on and what people are saying. And he believes in every one of you. All right? He believes in every single one of you. You're his value. Remember that. And the value that he's going to give to us back, whoo, to the sky, to the moon, to Mars. Remember that. All right, I got to go. I love every one of you. Catch Red at 11. As I get updates on Marty, I will let you know. Pray for his wife and his family and the DeGarmos, and don't stop doing it. Keep praying for everyone I mentioned on these prayer lists. It works and it happens. Not all the time. God says no a lot, but that's okay. I think I told Ash yesterday, I never get mad at God no matter what happens in my life. Even though some of it stinks, but I love God with all my heart, and I know that he's part of this company. All right. God bless you all. We will see you tomorrow at 9. Today's Monday. I said Red. I'm not sure if anyone else is doing nothing because my brain is staying focused on one thing, and that's Marty DeGarmo. So, Mayveen, thank you for the super sticker. All right, guys, God bless you. I got to go. I love every one of you. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Bye.